Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Look at Cleveland's starting group, and their two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the three. And for the Nets, the post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas, and it's Bridges in at the three spot. Doris, opening night. This is what we've all been waiting for.
Oh, Kevin, for the diehard fans, that late summer months, those are brutal. You're just anxious to get back at it and see the greatest in the game go and apply their craft. Can't wait.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Schroeder looking around. Passes it to Thomas. Let's go. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Thomas got the first points on the scoreboard for the Nets.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Allen outside. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Thomas with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Cavaliers moving the ball around. And here's Garland for three. Bridges with the board. The Nets on offense. And Doris, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
And there's the pass to Schroeder. Here's Claxton. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's the screen. Back to Claxton. Johnson outside. Stolen by Mitchell. Pushing it up. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Mobley.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Schroeder against Garland. Mobley comes with the double team. Thomas, it's a wide open look, and the three ball is good. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Okoro. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And the first one drops. One word, Doris, that comes to mind to describe this Cleveland team is scrappy.
Kevin, it's the perfect descriptor because you love how hard and how together this group plays. And to me, that represents their culture.
That one is no good. And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they had to make.
Count that bucket.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now, here's Thomas. He has 5. Schroeder outside. Clock at 4. Tries from 10. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, here's Thomas. Schroeder outside. Thomas sets a screen for Schroeder. Back to Thomas. Lets a floater go. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 1:11 left in the first. Allen trying to break free. Takes it off the glass.
Well, this guy's such a reliable presence on the glass. Jared Allen using that length to save the play.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Now on the window floor, give it up for Team White.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Bridges. Walker comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Simmons subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Cavaliers, George Niang, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's LeVert in for Mitchell. .55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Simmons finds Finney-Smith. Walker is screen on Garland. Outside, Walker to stop the run. LeVert grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Strus. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen a screen on Simmons. Garland the pass route. It's blocked. Johnson against Strus. To the middle. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. A big dunk at the end of the break.
No, crafty play by Darius Garland. Gets his hands on the ball and gets it quickly up the floor.
Pass to Johnson. A three from Simmons. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And he can't get the first one.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
And he's good on the second. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cleveland ahead, ending the first quarter on a 9-1 run. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Walker on the wing. He's joined by Bridges. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Watford in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Cavaliers leading by 3. ADB, after a 4-year absence, the Cavs made their playoff return in 2023.
That's right, Kevin. This team was obviously ready for the postseason. They lose a tough series with the New York Knicks, who had more experience. Some call it that gentleman's sweep, 5 games, but I think there's better things on the horizon.
A nice shot by LeVert.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the inside. Here's Walker. Great D that time from LeVert.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Niang. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Bruce kicks to LeVert. Inside. Thompson. 4 on the clock. That one's in. His first shot this game.
This guy's such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Simmons passes to Walker. He takes it in, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jared Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. Footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt this to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. D.A., thank you. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Trendon Watford. Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
Now here's Schroeder, still without a basket. Shot clock at 6. A floater and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Now here's Okoro. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. There's the feed to Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Thomas. Schroeder with a screen on LeVert. Here's Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Back to Mobley. Allen with the screen for Mobley. To the paint. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Thomas dishes to Schroeder. second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. That shot off the mark. Levert kicks to Allen. Mobley outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley, a screen on Schroeder. Going inside. Okoro shot is off.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Thomas. He has 7. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Johnson is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Garland is checked in for Cleveland. Seconds left in the second quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Cavaliers 5th.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Schroeder against Garland. Here he goes. Walked again. Bridges outside. Over in the corner, Claxton. Good, nice job down low. And now it's just a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Good. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
That's about assertiveness. That's about Evan Mobley going at anyone in his path.
Thomas kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Thomas. Fires for 3. The shot will not fall. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, they've done a decent job of boxing out, sealing the boards. They're quick to the ball, and they look hungry.
They've obviously made rebounding a priority coming into this one. Mission accomplished so far. Now taking a closer look at the first half, how about the performance from these two guys?
It's a battle between these two, trading blows, trading bows, each one trying to land that knockout punch.
Oh, watch your back, Ernie. I think Shaq's fixing to throw a right hook.
To you, not Ernie.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Cleveland leading by 6. And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
On the court for Cleveland. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now the pass to Claxton. Thomas down low. Covered by Mitchell. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Nets. Garland finds Allen. Allen, a screen on Johnson. Mobley, the pass to Allen. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Clock at 6. Here's Mobley.
Well, an 0-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
This ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Here's Claxton. Schroeder outside. It's Thomas outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Thomas got 12.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Here's Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell has the ball on a string. Any spot on the floor, wherever he wants to go, yes, he can get there.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Schroeder. Hasn't made one yet. Down low. Claxton no good. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. He kicks it to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
You know, what, if anything, is left to be said about Donovan Mitchell's stunning 71-point game doors in 2023?
You know what, Kevin? I think we can lose the fact that he also had 11 assists. And to couple those two achievements, 71 points with 11 dimes, amplifies the scoring because it proves that he wasn't hunting shots. What an extraordinary overall performance.
Now here's Schroeder. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go.
Oh, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
And out of bounds is Brooklyn Gaines possession.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. He's coming off an excellent season. Last year checking in at 28 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 12. Not that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Finney-Smith.
That's what you call using your body, playing a little bully basketball, is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Here's Mobley. Over Finney-Smith. Mobley misses. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Nets trail by 3. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Schroeder against Garland. Claxton with it. LeVert grabs the miss.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Thomas. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Now here's Thomas. 12 points for him. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Schroeder passes to Claxton. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Mobley with the block. Got it up. And no good that time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Nets trail by 3. Walker on the wing. He's joined by Bridges. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Watford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Damian Jones is checked in for Cleveland. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Outside, Simmons. Bridges kicks to Simmons. 6 to shoot to the inside. Watford, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Cavaliers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Mitchell outside. And the basket is good.
Boy, Mitchell just focused on the basket. Not an easy guy to knock off course.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Another shot. Outside for Simmons. Bridges sets the screen for Simmons. And they double up Simmons to tie it up. And Finney-Smith puts it to go. And that ties it up.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Strus, top of the key. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Simmons, and the layup is good. And the Nets lead by 2.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. He's so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Timeout called, Cleveland. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Simmons. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Jones. Evan Mobley comes in for George Niang. Okoro, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for LeVert. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. We'll see if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Garland dishes to Mobley. Back to Garland. Mitchell outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
The first free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Schroeder against Garland. Schroeder passes to Thomas. Schroeder with a screen on Mitchell. From deep, Thomas. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Okoro. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Thomas, that's good.
They have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Mobley misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time.
Mitchell against Thomas. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Here's Thomas. That's rebounded by Cleveland. Final 3 left in the 4th quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
This is exactly what comes with having the basketball late and becoming the focal point of your team. For Donovan Mitchell, making these free throws is critical.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Thomas against Mitchell. Thomas kicks to Bridges. Back to Thomas. Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and here we go. Coro's got it. The fast break chance. Garland the pass to Mitchell. 34 seconds left to play here in the 4th. The dish to Allen. A kick out to Mobley. Kept alive.
You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Here's Thomas. That one a little long. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Evan Mobley, you've got to take your time, young man. You are in a big spot.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 5. 16 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Bridges finds Johnson. And the Nets miss again. And so they foul intentionally.
His 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man. Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 7. 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Nine seconds left to play in the final quarter. Johnson for 3. Shot to stop the run. Mobley with the block. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Evan Mobley.